Hey, my Aquarius souls, thank you so much for joining me. It's your girl Cindy with Sin Makeup. Sit back, relax, grab a cognac. Let's get into it. It's on for a new week. So Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers. I'll list the dates down below. Coming into a new week. I did spread out the cards already so that we can get right into it. If you're interested in a personal reading, all my contacts in the description box. And let's do the damn thing. Alright, so the energy of the week. I have the Release, Queen of Earth, and Eight of Fire. There's going to be an end to a difficult situation here, probably involving a Queen of Earth. Earth energy is Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. End of a difficult situation. It's time to move forward and make time for those that are around you. All right, take a sensible approach in dealing with certain things, dealing with challenges, and deal with them in a kind and understanding manner. All right, be thoughtful, creative, warm, and sensible. Events are going to be moving quite fast for you. All right, delays are now over and things are going to start moving in motion, especially with the Eight of Fire here. Communication on and popping, going back and forth. Many things happen all at once, and good things, good communication. You're going to be going back and forth, but I think there's going to be an ending to a situation, moving into a brand new direction. You could be dealing with a Scorpio with the Death card being here, some type of change or transformation, transition. There's a blessing in disguise this week for you. So definitely let me know how that's popping for you down below, because I love to hear from my Aquarius peeps. Alright. In the recent past, what I have is thoughts, the lilies. Is it? Yeah, the lilies, the stork card, and the gift card, clarified by the gift card. I think you were in your head about a situation, probably thinking about some type of well-intended, some type of move that you want. You could have been thinking about someone older than you, someone who actually likes younger partners perhaps. You could have been in your feelings in your head about some sexual activities between you and this person, or wanting to have sexual activities. You wanted to move in that direction. It's almost like you wanted to give them your gift, either your schlong or your booty cat. It's up to you. I don't know how you guys can take it, but take it how you want it. I think you were in your head about the situation. There were some thoughts going back and forth, a lot of sexual energy. This is also keeping the peace in reference to some type of changes. Some changes that brought you, it felt like you were in contentment, like it was a gift towards you. You felt good about this move, and you're trying to keep the peace, maybe with surrounding energies that were around you in your life. Some of you had changed jobs perhaps. There was maybe some sexual energy with a mother figure. Some of you actually became mothers. Congratulations. Or you're in your head about it. You thought about it. You wanted it with the thoughts card. Maybe you were in discontent, because I see her looking down for some reason and not really happy about a situation. You were really in your head about it. Alright, you were stuck between a rock and a hard place perhaps. It's about time, peeps. Alright. Somebody got exposed. There was a light, it was a good thing. You felt good about it. You felt good either about these changes that you went through, right? Some of you were thinking about going back to an older person, or going back to a love that maybe possibly you took for granted at one point, but you weren't trying to cause a stir in a situation, but you had victory at the end of the situation. You were in your head for nothing about the situation. So as always, take what you want, leave what you don't. You know, you have to apply how it may. And if you want me to read your personal energies, then hit me up for a personal reading. All right, so present, what I have, compassion, the mountain, the tower, male card, and distant horizons. You have to have compassion for yourself and others that surround you. Some of you are kneeling down and actually praying this time. Praying for things to work out, for transformation. There is someone who has passed on that is guiding you. Someone that's watching you. Someone that, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's past it, they have passed on. I feel that someone presently in your life is watching you crumble before their eyes. Perhaps for some of you. You've been through some hard times. You feel as though in a space of darkness, not seeing the light, not seeing an avenue that you have to take, not seeing the growth and the potential in a situation. It's almost like you have to have this strength within you to pull yourself out of a situation that might have caused you angst. Some of you are down about your weight, perhaps. There's a mountain that you have to climb, and there's a difficult situation that you have to get out of. I feel that there's going to be a lot of work that you have to do, and you have to get out of this position of isolation and keeping everything to yourself. All right? You might be dealing with a lot of a personality that is of authority. Someone who is of high standards, or was at one point. This is a signaling you to not isolate yourself, all right? And be careful with who, you trust and who you seek help from. Some of you are going through a position where it's a lot of work in reference to a divorce, a breakup with someone. And on the distant horizon, like things are it's going to take a while to clear up, okay? Because there was established connections. There was something, you guys are going through all of the financial aspects of it. You're all, whatever it is going to take a lot of work for you to push past this energy. But it's for you not to isolate yourself. You can't stay stuck in this tower. You can't be Rapunzel. You're faced with boundaries and obstacles, we know, with someone that you're dealing with. But it's up to you to climb this mountain. Strap your shit up. Let's go. Get everything that you need and push forward with conviction. You can get past this mountain. People actually take on mountains for a living, and they go up whatever that big ass mountain is. So you got to take on that energy. That's in the physical format. That's in the emotional stance. It's up to you to push past this energy, right? Because I feel that you're stuck in your own head here, and I know there might be some obstacles in front of you, but you can push past it. In the distant horizon, things are going to get cleared up for you. All right? There's a bird taking flight here. Some of you might be traveling by air, staying in a nice establishment, staying where you can see the mountains, perhaps, and with a sexy male, perhaps, for those of you dealing with a sexy male with a six-pack. If you're working on a new regimen and working towards trying to get fit, it's going to take some time, but you have to have determination. All right? Get yourself a plan of action and do what you have to do. Some of you are setting limits. Dealing with some frustration. If some of you are going for disability, there's some limitations that you're going to have to push through. Okay? On the distant horizon, things are going to, in the future, they'll work themselves out. At least it's not negative, right, my peeps? want to do. Future. Faith. The bear. The birds card, and high honors. So good things. The most positive card in the Kipper by Chiro Marchetti is the high honor. So good things are going to happen for you in the future. You have to have faith and compassion for yourself. Have to have hope. Have to hold on to that light and love. There's a bird here signifying new things. All right. The crow is all about listening, being out in nature, protecting yourself from negative external forces, not divulging too much information to others that don't need. Especially just like the gossip, you know what I mean? Like don't feed into that. You don't need that. You know, if somebody tries to talk about something that is your business, like, you know, change the subject or walk away. It is what it is. Nobody needs to know your information. I see here a father figure, maybe an ex-husband, someone who likes bodybuilding perhaps. Someone who can be very stubborn. It doesn't always have to be a male figure, boss figure, authority figure. Some of you are getting into a relationship with this type of person, all right? It could be a large job that you're coming in contact with. Meetings. Receiving, like being recognized for the hard work that you put in at work. Some of you are moving. There's going to be some type of movement and job, the work, father figure, thinking about a transition. There's some negotiations going on here. A father negotiating, reaching a certain status so that they get acclimated, or if they're in service, there's going to be travel for this person. You are going to be recognized for all the good things that are coming your way. Have faith and hope that good things are coming. Trusting someone in a relationship, opening your heart to this person. All right? You guys are communicating with each other, maybe at a distance. Probably because this person is of service, military, you know, someone, probably White House, I don't know. Someone that wears a uniform. I see a wheel, so things are going to be moving forward though. Hey now. Good things in the future. It's all about, you know, gaining composure. Watching who you speak with. Have faith and hope that everything's going to work out for you. In reference to the romance angels, what I have is flirt, codependency, and romantic feelings. Someone has definitely stirred up your romantic feelings, right? And your feelings are real and worth exploring. If your current relationship, that spark is coming back up, peoples, I love it. It's a good energy. Having that passion for one another is something that you can't lose sight of, all right? And the romance angels are working on your behalf in reference to this. I see new things coming. You may have kids with this person, or a kid, one kid. Giving flowers is a good idea. Express your love. If you're single, then express your love. If someone has sparked your interest, then go the extra mile to prove to prove yourself, you know, and sometimes people need that. People need that. And you could be a male doing this, you can be a female doing this. It is what it is. Express yourself. There's romantic feelings there. There's a spark there. Then hold on to that. Be careful of codependency, where you're doing a little bit too much more than the other person, or some type of addictions that you're in or they're in. Maybe they like to party too much. Maybe they like to drink too much. Be careful of that. So paying attention. If it's something that bothers you, then that's something that you need to talk about and have that heart-to-heart conversation. But there's some type of addictions that are affecting your romantic life. If you go out too much, or if you do this, if this is your type of energy, then you need to reel it the hell back. You know what I mean? Because you don't want that type of energy to leak into your relationship. But be out here having fun. Flirt with each other. Have this extended, lighthearted energy with yourself and with others. Energy doesn't lie. Energy is existent. Energy is what are we, 90% water, is it that they say? And that vibration focuses and transmits into the universe, into someone else's energy. So hold on to that. You know what I mean? You have to have fun. You have to be willing to be out here and spread yourself into something new. Some of you are going to be traveling, taking a cruise. What else? You guys are just like really feeling good. But I see somebody from a distance looking, they're wanting. If you're single, you're depending too much on what you see around you, right? You're looking that everybody else is having these relationships that you wish you have. But are you taking the necessary steps to move towards, having this passion with someone else? Or are you staying put in your house and not moving towards anything? I see a female here by herself, and you're looking at everyone else, and this can also be an energy that you're taking on. I hope these messages have connected with you in some way. Drop me a line down below. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. Talk to you guys next week.